If you ever run an Airbnb, the most important rule is to make sure you don't leave the key to the Airbnb inside the Airbnb, and do not leave your Airbnb unlocked. Leave your key in a lockbox, but if you don't have a lockbox or your lockbox is broken, do not leave your key in the Airbnb because it can and will get stolen when you least expect it. Or lost, and you may never be able to recover it, which sucks. Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'm sorry I sound weird. I'm kind of sick right now. So today I have another story time. This is going to be my last one for a while, about the time my Airbnb key got lost or stolen. So this is a story about the time my mom and I got our Airbnb key missing one time, and we sadly would never be able to cover it. We had to get extra copies, but luckily we were able to get extra copies. We did have one copy of the key, but we got some extra backup ones just in case we lost it. But at the time we lost it, we didn't have any extra backup. So this is a story just to teach you guys. You should never leave your key to your Airbnb inside your Airbnb because someone may end up stealing it, or it may end up getting lost. So always keep your key to your Airbnb in your house in case you don't have a lockbox or a lockbox is broken. Or if you have a lockbox, keep the key in the lockbox so then the key is safe. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I don't remember if I said this, but if you haven't seen any of my Airbnb tours, I will link them all in the description box down below if you'd like to check them out. So this all started almost 3 months ago. I was getting ready to leave for work one morning, and my mom was getting ready to leave for a doctor's appointment. I left early. My mom was getting ready to leave later. Little did we know, I had gone in the Airbnb to Swiffer, and then I went in to put the mats down, and then we forgot to make sure the Airbnb was unlocked. I mean, the Airbnb was locked, excuse me, not unlocked. That's a big safety issue. So we forgot to lock it. So we leave, and then I have my phone on silent, and little did my mom and I know, our Airbnb lady that had checked in early messaged us saying she couldn't find the key because she wanted to use it. And so when I got home, my mom told me she had gotten a message about how the key was missing. And I'm pretty scared because that's probably one of our only keys. So I asked the lady if I could come in and help her find the key. And this lady was really nice. She said, sure. So I look for the key. I look in a couple places, but I can't seem to find it. And I feel really bad because the key is nowhere to be found. And so we ended up giving her one of our only keys we had. Luckily, she was very good about keeping this key safe. So we had a set of Airbnb keys. One had our house key on it. So we ended up taking the house key off and giving her just the single Airbnb key so she could borrow that while she was staying in the Airbnb because she didn't want to use the code. So when you run an Airbnb, you get people get two options to use. They can use the code lock, or they can use a key because some people prefer keys because code locks are very difficult to remember. And some people are pretty good at code locks. So they can either use one of those two things. And this lady wanted to use the key, but she couldn't find it. So I tried my best to help her locate it, but I wasn't able to. So luckily I ended up giving her one of our spare keys. When she checked out, she gave us back the key. And then after the lady checked out of the Airbnb after a couple, I think 4 or 5 days, my mom and I go in there to clean one day, and we start searching for the key. Sadly, we were not able to locate that key, and we were not too happy about it because that was one of our only keys to the Airbnb that we kept inside. So we ended up having to go to our local Ace Hardware to get more copies. Luckily, we were able to have a copy of the key with us. So we made a couple extra backups so then that problem didn't happen again. And then from then on, we ended up not leaving the key in the Airbnb the whole time. We ended up just like keeping the key in the house and then giving it to the guests when they would come, which made us feel more comfortable because we never wanted to lose our Airbnb key again. But we did make extra backup copies just in case we lost one. So the moral of the story is when you're running an Airbnb, you should always keep your key in a lockbox in a safe place. Never leave the key in the Airbnb and never leave your Airbnb unlocked because you don't want someone coming into the Airbnb and stealing your key. And it sucks when someone comes in and steals your key, or you don't want the key to get lost. I mean, it's frustrating when a guest loses the key. It's also frustrating when a host loses the key. And that's not very good hosting if you lose the key when a guest comes and they want to use the key. So you should always have extra backup copies just in case you lose the key to your Airbnb. So that was a story about the time my Airbnb key got lost or stolen. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope this video also taught you to always have backup copies of your Airbnb key in case you lose your key to your Airbnb. Because you don't want to have only 2 copies and then the key gets lost, and then both keys get lost, and then you don't have an Airbnb key. So always keep extra spare backup copies just in case you lose one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe.